Fox 29 Behind the News. Guys, we made our way down into the green room here at Fox 29. It's Friday. We bring in people from the community who have worthwhile programs, things that we want you to know about, and try to share that information. And we heard about Todd Inman. You actually were on the radio. Who were you on with Patty Jackson?
Patty Jackson.
That's like my family.
Okay.
So Aunt Patty. And we saw, and your program was intriguing. It's kind of helping African American students with some of the challenges that people don't think that they would normally face.
Absolutely. So the program is called Energize, the Black Student Union. And oftentimes in the world, people consider people that live in the suburbs to have advantages like, full, nuclear family and things of that nature. Well, one of the layers that challenge is students from that area is that they don't have all of the developmental opportunities within the school specifically for them.
So it's almost like a positive stereotype is working against you. Like
Yes.
the things that are going on in the suburbs,
Mm-hmm.
people think you're all good.
Right.
And you've kind of discovered, and people in the suburbs in general discover that's not always the case.
Absolutely. It's not always the case. I myself am a product of the suburbs, and I was raised by a single mother, so I know the challenges that are associated with that. And oftentimes, again, when students, go to school, they are sort of the minority of the minority, right? So a lot of their developmental needs aren't being met. And so we come in and partner with the Black Student Union, the advisors, and sort of supplement the kind of things that they had planned to do. And then we offer some programming to assist them.
So what kind of things are you able to do with them?
Sure. So, we do things like we bring speakers to come in to talk about professions. We do things like fashion shows. We do things like filmmaking workshops. We also do things like work with them for the Black History Month. Mm-hmm. So, a lot of different programs to assist them, again, to build up their character as well, and mental health management.
It's interesting. A friend of mine, myself, and Bill Rohr actually is holding the camera. We went and did interviews with a friend of mine who did a film called The Prep School Negro. Mm. And the Prep School Negro went around to all of the different schools and told of his experiences coming from North Philly and then ending up in one of these elite prep schools.
Okay.
And how people really aren't always prepared to deal with those challenges. Why do you think it's so hard? Is it just that people think, okay, you've got these opportunities out in these suburban districts, everything should be fine? It's just a lack of understanding.
Sure. So one thing that I found, even from my own experience, is that we end up not having the confidence that a lot of our peers have because, again, we are the minority, right? In these schools, we're like 5 to 10% of the student population. So, again, as far as being kind of socially excluded from everybody is common, right? So, it's something that, we have to overcome, and, oftentimes, like for myself, when I was in school, there were things like, running for student government and also maybe for a homecoming king. I was intimidated, because I was saying, I wouldn't get the votes because I was different.
Okay. Yeah, it's an interesting concept, and you just kind of look at it. I went to one of those schools, which is why I'm fascinated by the concept. You have access to so many things, but in some circumstances, you don't really feel like you fit anywhere.
Absolutely.
So if people want to get involved, how do they participate in a program like this?
Sure. So, we have a website that they could go to, first, which is tinmancreative.com. Also, you can find me on Instagram at Real Todd Inman. And that just kind of gets the ball rolling as far as kind of learning your needs, as it pertains to the school itself. And then, of course, we customize a program for the students. And again, we work alongside the advisors to, supplement what they already have planned.
So you'll go to wherever there's a need. It's not a specific district or specific place. If people reach out to you and say, we want to expand something like this into our district, you'll work with them?
Absolutely. We love, we've done traveling as far as like the city of Paterson, New Jersey. We've been up to Binghamton University, just as far as some of our, other programming like the mental health and character development that I mentioned. But we certainly would go to the tri-state area to bring these programs. We believe in them that much.
Okay, any specific thing that's coming up that we should look for, or just get involved, hit your website, hit you on social?
Yeah, so, we're in conversations with some schools out in the western suburbs. Mm-hmm. So they're really excited. We want to come to an agreement so that we can really put pen to paper and come up with some planning. I myself do presentations for character development. I was just at the Community College of Philadelphia, and we did a program for freshman students. So we're excited. We're busy. And it's something that it fulfills us. So hopefully it fulfills those that we work with.
One more time before we go to break. Website, contact, how do we find you?
Sure. So www.tinmancreative.com, and then also on Instagram, Real Todd Inman is my handle.
Appreciate what you're doing. Appreciate you reaching out to folks, parents who are watching. Get involved. These types of resources are always necessary, and our participation in them also necessary. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
We're going to take a break, 2 minutes, going to head upstairs. There's another cool event going on this weekend. There are walks to raise money for charity, all kinds of things going on. So stay with us live in real time. It's Fox 29 Behind the News. We'll be back.